The salary trap. This pattern you can't explain. You wake up before your alarm. Not because you're disciplined. Not because you're motivated. Your body already knows what's coming. Same commute. Same responsibilities. Same pressure to perform because people, bills, and systems depend on you. You tell yourself this is adulthood. That this is what making it looks like. But there's a quiet contradiction you've noticed. You earn more than ever, yet freedom feels further away. That contradiction is not personal failure. It's structural design. Let me explain how the salary trap actually works psychologically, not emotionally. Why high earners feel poor. Let me give you a realistic example. Mark is 36. He earns $92,000 a year. Statistically, he's doing well. Socially, he looks successful. But here's what actually happens. His paycheck arrives twice a month. Before he even touches it, a large part disappears. Taxes are removed automatically. Rent is pre-committed. Loans are scheduled. Subscriptions renew silently. By the time Mark thinks about money, most of it is already assigned a job. This is important psychologically. You don't feel broke when money leaves before you see it. You only feel broke when money is taken after you expect to use it. The system understands this perfectly. Fragmentation. How your brain is bypassed. This is the first mechanism of the salary trap. Fragmentation. Money enters your life in one event, but exits in dozens of small, forgettable moments. Your brain never experiences loss in one painful hit. It experiences normalcy. You don't say, I can't afford my life. You say, this is just how life costs now. That's not accidental. A single, visible loss creates resistance. Small, repeated losses create compliance. So instead of questioning the structure, you optimize yourself inside it. Why stability creates dependence. Now let's talk about job security. You were taught that stability equals safety. Psychologically, that sounds correct. Practically, it's incomplete. The moment your income becomes your only survival channel, stability turns into dependence. Every obligation you accept raises the minimum income you require. Bigger rent doesn't feel risky. A newer car feels justified. A better lifestyle feels like progress. But what you're actually doing is raising your exit cost. You're not trapped by the job itself. You're trapped by the life that job is funding. Lifestyle inflation is not greed. Here's an important correction. Lifestyle inflation isn't about ego. It's about normalization. When your income increases, your brain quickly recalibrates what enough means. What once felt luxurious becomes baseline. Baseline becomes expectation. So raises don't create relief. They create adjustment. That's why people at vastly different income levels often report the same financial stress. Stress isn't caused by income. It's caused by lack of margin. Why raises feel good but change nothing. A raise doesn't change your situation. If your obligations rise at the same speed, this creates a dangerous illusion of progress. You feel like you're moving forward, but your position relative to freedom doesn't change. From a psychological standpoint, this is powerful. The system rewards compliance with relief, not freedom. Relief keeps you engaged. Freedom would make you unpredictable. The real measure of security. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If your income stopped today, how long could your life continue unchanged? Not emotionally, practically. That number, in months, is your actual level of security. For most professionals, it's shockingly low, which means their stable life exists only as long as permission to work is granted. That's not ownership. That's leasing your lifestyle from your employer. The shift that breaks the trap. Breaking the salary trap doesn't start with earning more. It starts with changing what money means to you. Income is movement. Wealth is storage. Income requires effort. Wealth creates leverage. The goal isn't to stop working. It's to stop being fragile. Margin creates psychological safety. Safety creates choice. Choice creates freedom. Practical exit principles. 3 practical shifts matter most. Lower your required income even temporarily. This increases negotiating power immediately. Protect excess aggressively. Not for consumption, for insulation. Convert income into assets, not upgrades. Assets reduce future dependence. None of this is exciting. That's why it works. Awareness is the real advantage. The salary trap works best when you can't see it. Once you understand the mechanics, you stop blaming yourself. You stop chasing relief and start building distance from the system. This channel exists to explain the rules. Most people never realize they're playing by. If that's useful to you, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.